I wanted to share a new story with you. For a few minutes, let's dive into the magical underwater world with Seven the Sleepy Seahorse and his friends, Colby the cheerful clownfish, Darby the daring dolphin, and Tess the thoughtful turtle. In the deep blue sea, there lived a sleepy seahorse named Seven. He was no ordinary seahorse, but he was the sleepiest seahorse you might ever meet. While his ocean friends zipped and zoomed through the water, exploring coral reefs and playing games, Seven loved one thing above all else: sleeping. Every evening, as the golden sun dipped below the horizon, Seven would find his favorite cozy nook among the swaying kelp. He would curl his tail around a sturdy piece of coral, close his eyes, and drift off into dreamland as he swayed gently in the current. But Seven's sleep was no ordinary sleep. It was the most restful, peaceful slumber in the entire ocean. In fact, he was renowned throughout the sea as the expert of tranquil sleep. All around him, vibrant coral cast hypnotic patterns, and glow-in-the-dark creatures shimmered in a breathtaking underwater ballet. One night, as the moon's silvery glow painted sparkling patterns on the ocean floor, Seven's underwater pals gathered around him. There was Colby, the curious clownfish, Darby, the daring dolphin, and Tess, the thoughtful turtle, to name just a few. Colby, with her playful spirit and striking orange stripes, was the optimist of the group. She darted through the swaying seaweed, bringing laughter to every corner of the reef. Darby, the adventurous dolphin, a masterful athlete, was so graceful, his sleek form slicing through the water. And Tess, the thoughtful sea turtle, was known for her patience and wisdom. Her wise eyes held the secrets of the deep. "Hey, Seven, you're always so good at sleeping," said Colby, her scales twinkling like stars. "We all can't help but wonder, how do you do it?" Seven, still halfway in dreamland, blinked his eyes open. Oh, hi, friends. How do I do what?" "Sleep so peacefully," replied Darby, leaping back into the water after doing a playful somersault. "We all have trouble falling asleep. Sometime." Seven smiled, his sleepy eyes crinkling. "Well, it's quite simple, really. I listen to the gentle lullabies of the ocean, the soft swaying of the seaweed, the distant song of the whales, and the rhythmic caress of the waves. They all help me drift off into sleep. Would you like me to show you?" The ocean friends nodded enthusiastically. They were eager to discover the secrets of Seven's soothing sleep. "All right," Seven said, "follow me." That starry night, as the ocean cradled the sleepy reef, Seven led his friends through an underwater wonderland. They glided past vibrant coral reefs, danced with schools of shiny fish, and even spotted a majestic whale shark off in the distance, gracefully gliding through the water. All the while, Seven whispered to them about the peacefulness of the ocean at night. "Tonight," he whispered, in a voice as gentle as a seashell's song, "I will share the secrets of my sleep with you all, with gentle waves, soothing sounds, and a journey filled with wonder." Colby, her eyes sparkling, piped up, "Oh, how wonderful. I want to know more about the beauty of your underwater dreams, and learn how to sleep better when I have problems resting." As they swam deeper into the ocean, the friends began to notice the tranquil sounds Seven had described. The gentle swishing of the seaweed, the soft hum of the underwater currents and the distant songs of creatures hidden in the deep. These sounds all worked together to create a complete symphony of serenity. "Close your eyes," Seven whispered. "Feel the water around you, listen to the soothing sounds, and imagine you're floating on a bed of seaweed. Pay close attention to the gentle sway of the plants, like a cradle rocking you to sleep." One by one, listening to Seven's soothing words, the friends closed their eyes and let the ocean embrace them in their underwater world. They felt weightless, cradled by the water's gentle touch. The calming sounds of the underwater world wrapped around them like a cozy blanket. They felt the sway of the imaginary seaweed, the soft brush of fish fin against their cheeks, and the rhythmic lullaby of the waves. As they swayed together, Seven, Colby, Darby, and Tess all shared stories of their underwater adventures. They described the vibrant colors of the coral, the tickling touch of sea plants, and the joy of exploring hidden caves. Time seemed to slip away as Seven's friends relaxed into a peaceful slumber. Even Darby, who was known for his boundless energy, drifted off into dreams. The ocean itself seemed to be whispering a lullaby, cradling them, all in its soothing embrace. Seven said, "Sleeping underwater is all about finding serenity. In the depths of the ocean, just like I do, you can find calmness within yourselves, even in the busiest of days, no matter where you are." With the gentlest of waves, the friends began to drift into a peaceful slumber. The night deepened, and the ocean whispered lullabies. The friends slept soundly, their dreams filled with amazing underwater adventures. As the first rays of dawn began to paint the ocean's surface with hues of pink and gold, Seven's friends woke up with smiles on their faces. They had experienced the art of underwater slumber, and it was more magical than they could have ever imagined. As dawn's light painted the sky, the underwater friends returned to their coral nook as the ocean cradled them in its timeless caress. Tess, her sleepy eyes twinkling, said, "We've all learned that peace can be found within us, just like in our serene ocean home." From that day forward, Seven's friends learned to embrace the calming rhythms of the ocean. Whenever they needed a moment of peace and tranquility, they would close their eyes, listen to the gentle sounds of the sea, and imagine they were floating on a bed of seaweed, just like Seven. And Seven, the sleepy seahorse, well, he continued to enjoy his peaceful slumbers, knowing that he had shared the gift of underwater slumber with his dearest friends. In the deep blue sea, where dreams swirled like sea foam, they all lived happily ever after. So, my little friends, if you ever have trouble falling asleep, remember Seven's secret, the soothing lullabies of the ocean. Close your eyes, imagine the gentle sounds of the ocean, and let yourself drift into the most restful, peaceful slumber you can imagine as you float away on a bed of seaweed. Just like Seven, the sleepy seahorse. Good night, sleep tight, and may your dreams be as deep and wondrous as the ocean itself. Once upon a time, in the heart of a lush jungle, there lived a little sloth named Sleepy. Sleepy was quite unlike the other jungle animals. While they were always in a hurry, bouncing from branch to branch, Sleepy took life slow and easy. He savored the feeling of the warm sun on his fur and the rustling of leaves in the breeze. Why rush through life, Sleepy thought, when you can enjoy every moment? One bright morning, Sleepy decided to explore his jungle home. So he climbed down from his favorite tree and set out on his adventure. As he strolled along at his own unhurried pace, he met his first jungle friend, who just happened to be sitting on his back, Maggie the butterfly. Maggie fluttered around him, her dainty wings casting delicate shadows on the ground. "Hello, Sleepy," she said. "Where are you off to today?" "Oh, I'm not in a hurry, Maggie," Sleepy replied with a contented yawn and a big grin. "I'm just exploring." Maggie giggled and said, "Well, I'm in a bit of a hurry, you see. I need to collect nectar from all these flowers before the sun goes down. But I'd love your company for a little while." Sleepy agreed, and they continued on together, Maggie showing him her favorite flowers along the way. She taught him to appreciate the sweet scent of blossoms and the gentle hum of bees at work, too. As they wandered deeper into the jungle, they encountered Luca, the capuchin monkey, agile as ever, swinging from tree to tree. "Hey there, Sleepy," Luca called out, hanging by his tail. "What brings you this way?" "Oh, just taking a stroll, Luca," Sleepy replied lazily, "but I'm in no hurry." Luca, always in a rush, called down to his friend, "Right now, I'm practicing my acrobatics. Wanna give it a try?" Sleepy watched Luca's daring flips and swings. He even considered trying it himself for a moment, but then just slowly shook his head. "Thanks, Luca, but I'm quite content down here. I think I will just enjoy the jungle from my own perspective." Luca laughed and said, "Okay, you guys, have fun, Sleepy." With that, he leaped away, going higher and higher into the treetops. Sleepy and Maggie continued their journey until they met Rosie the raccoon. She walked up to them and said, "Hello, Sleepy. Maggie, what's the rush today?" Maggie replied, "We're not rushing at all, Rosie. In fact, we're taking it slow and savoring the jungle." Rosie grinned, rubbed her belly and said, "I'm in a bit of a hurry myself. I need to find some food to eat before nightfall. Would you two like to help?" Sleepy and Maggie agreed, and they spent the afternoon gathering berries and nuts. Rosie taught Sleepy the art of patience as they waited for the ripest berries to fall to the ground. It was another lesson in taking life one step at a time. As the day drew to a close, Sleepy felt grateful for his jungle adventure. He'd learned valuable lessons from his friends Maggie, Luca, and Rosie. Each of them had their own way of living life, and Sleepy realized that there was no right or wrong pace in life. Later that day, as Sleepy was heading back to his favorite tree branch, he spotted a large green caiman named Clyde resting by a serene jungle pond. The caiman was slow-moving, just like him, and seemed to share his love for the unhurried pace of life. Sleepy decided to introduce himself. "Hello there," Sleepy greeted the caiman with a gentle smile. "I'm Sleepy, the sloth. It's nice to meet another fellow who enjoys taking things slow." Clyde replied with a nod. "Pleasure's all mine, Sleepy. I find that there's a certain peace in not always rushing about." As Sleepy and Clyde lounged together by the pond, they talked about their shared love for the unhurried moments in life. They discussed the beauty of watching the sunsets, listening to the songs of the jungle, and savoring the simple pleasures of the world around them. It was a conversation that connected two kindred spirits who appreciated the art of taking their time. Their friendship blossomed, and they truly enjoyed each other's company. Together, they found that there was something truly magical about embracing life at their own pace and finding contentment in every moment. As the sun began to set, Sleepy and Clyde would watch the sky change colors, and in the stillness of those moments, they found a unique bond that disconnected them from the hurried world of the jungle. Sleepy made it back to his favorite tree, climbed back up to his cherished spot, and continued to watch the sun dip below the horizon just before nighttime took over. He thought about Maggie's busy nectar collecting, Luca's acrobatics, and Rosie's swift hopping and Clyde's calm sunbathing. Each of them had their own unique way of living, just as he did. With a contented sigh, Sleepy closed his eyes and drifted into a peaceful sleep. The jungle sounds around him played a lullaby as he embraced the beauty of his new nighttime world. Sleepy, Luca, Maggie, Rosie, Clyde, and all the jungle animals taught their little ones a valuable lesson. Life can be enjoyed at any speed. Each individual brought their own rhythm to the symphony of the jungle, and together they created a melody of harmony. And so, night after night, as the world slumbered, the animals of the jungle embraced their own unique paces. Maggie, the butterfly, still collected nectar at her own hurried speed, while Luca, the monkey, swung through the treetops, agile as ever. Rosie, the raccoon, continued to hop around, her energy uncontainable, and Sleepy and Clyde would laze by the pond, savoring the calm. Just like these creatures in the jungle, you, dear children, are unique and special in your own way. Some of you may be full of energy like Luca the monkey, leaping from adventure to adventure, while others may be more like Sleepy the sloth, savoring each moment with a calm heart. Remember, it's perfectly okay to be yourself and to go at your own pace and to enjoy life just the way you want. So, my little friends, as the stars begin to twinkle in the night sky, it's time for you to drift off into your own world of dreams. Perhaps you'll dream of fluttering like Maggie, swinging through trees like Luca, hopping like Rosie, or just peacefully dozing like Sleepy and Clyde. Whichever kind of dream you choose, remember that the magic of the jungle is within you, and it's okay to be exactly who you are. Sweet dreams to you all.